Alrighty, good morning. Today is November 4th of 2024. So the new hour just opened and we just got a 212 down. Okay, so this is a continuational move for lower. We have our previous day high and previous day low here, and this green line is our previous week low. And you can see we have our previous week high up here. Actually, I'll just have to adjust that one. Okay, so our previous week high is all the way up there. And then we have our previous month high and previous month low there. This is a strong continuational move lower. So we have that 212 down on the hour. Okay. We have our previous day high at this yellow line here, previous day low at the yellow line, and the green line is our previous week low. Okay. So this is good displacement for lower. Could possibly take out this 12-hour low right here and possibly even yesterday's day low. Now, if we do take out previous day's low, we should trigger the lower low on the week. Okay, so last week we had a 3, so an outside week. Okay, if we get that 3-2 down, that'll be strong continuation for lower on the weekly. On the daily, that would be a strong continuation lower. Okay, and our hourly, that'll also be a strong continuational move lower. So if the daily triggers, it'll trigger the week. Okay, and then the week could possibly trigger the month. Because again, this is previous month's low, the previous month's high. If we go down to the week, okay, you can see those levels are marked out there. If we go down to the day, you can still see those levels marked out. So this 212 down can trigger the 3-2 down on the week, which could trigger the 2 up 2 down on the month. And then we really displace lower for the month of November. So it's 212 down, triggered the 212 down on the hour. Okay, so our magnitude could definitely be this 1 hour low, which is 7 o'clock's low there. It's about 40 points away from that 212 down on the 5. Okay, so we are coming to the first target. So that 212 down target on the hour. 212 down, taking out this low here. Okay, so 10 minutes away till market opens. We still have that 212 down on the hour. Okay, 2 up, 2 down on the 30. Okay, 5 is still dropping, 15 is still dropping. On NASDAQ, you still got the 212 on the hour, 2 up, 2 down on the 30, still 2 down on the 15. All right, we're about to get an outside on the 5. So we have full time frame continuity to the downside. It's just the month that's showing conflict, but if we get the outside day, so if we get that 2 down on the day, then the month will flip red and we would have full time frame continuity lower. So if we trigger this 2 down on the day, then that month would be flipping red. And we would be closer to that 2 up, 2 down on the month, giving us that 3-2 on the week. That 2-1-2 on the day. Still, our first target remains at this 2-1-2 on the hour. Okay, there's still about roughly 5 minutes left until market open. So right at market open, this could just displace a lot lower, taking out first the 12-hour low and then possibly our daily low. So our previous day's low. Yep, so that's the first target there on the hour. Okay, so that was a good short. It's 3-2 down on the 5. So big outside candle 3, followed by 2 down, taking out the hourly low. Okay, so our next target would be that 12-hour low right there. The 12-hour needs the inside candle on the 12. So if we take out the low of this 12-hour, should displace lower, right, unless it reclaims the range, and then we would be taking out the high of the 12-hour. But if we get a 2-1-2 down reversal, should trigger the previous day's low, which should trigger the week and the month. The clean first target right there. So off of the 2-1-2 on the 5. All right, this is roughly 50 points. Okay, so the magnitude already hit on the hour. We still have 3 minutes left until market open. So this hourly can still reclaim the 1's range. Okay, and then we come back, flip out to a 3. But if market open does want to displace a lot lower, you already know the targets. So that would be previous day's low and then that 12-hour low right there. Just have to watch out for the 12-hour going fail 2 down outside 3. If that does happen, then obviously this high would get taken out and possibly our previous day's high. It's just depending to see if we take out previous day's low first and then come up to the high, right? But that's what we'll have to judge at market open and once when we get down to these levels. But off of this short, we should already be scaled out majority of our position. Then we can add to it more if it still wants to displace lower to trigger possibly the week and month. So far, reclaiming back into this range here off the hour. The 2 up, 2 down on the 30 hit, the 15 targets hit, the hourly targets hit, and the 5-hour or the 5-minute hit. So Yeah, same thing with S&P 500. The 212 on the hour ended up hitting. Took out, still haven't taken out Asia low, but we have taken out London low. Still inside day, inside month, inside week. So for S&P, if we do get the 2 down, that would be triggering obviously the 212 on the day, which could trigger the week, which could trigger the month. So the week we previously had a 2 down, could give us another 2 down continuation, right? And then on the month we have a 2 up, right? So if we get the 2 down this month, and that's a strong reversal to possibly take out this low. So 10 seconds till market opens. See if we reclaim back into the range of the 1 on the hourly. So you can see you have the high and the low there. So we can remove that position. So 212 down. Could still go outside, especially if we reclaim that range there. So 2 down, 2 up there on the 15. Right, 2 down, 2 up on the 5. Obviously an inside 30. Still 2 down on the hour. But 2 down could definitely go fail and go 3. We're retesting that range. This range right here, we are retesting it. Okay. There's a slight RTH gap, which we could come up to fill. Right, but that would probably put us on an outside hour, which I don't think we would want if we wanted to see downside. So back to the target there on the hour. Looking like it wants to give us an outside 5 and the 15. So one more push lower here on this current minute candle. We should possibly put in a 3 on the 5. So that's a 3 there on the 5, 3 there on the 15. Still have another 2 down on the 30. Right, so downside is still valid here. Could possibly take out the 12-hour low now, and then our previous day's low. So that was a failed 2 down, 2 up, because it went failed 2 up to go 3. Right, so downside is still in our direction. I want to be trading with the most 2s or failed 2s going 3. So you can see we have 2 down, 2 down, 2 down, right? And then failed 2 up going 3. And more specifically 3 down as of right now. So if we can get that run lower, right, that'll be good. Hitting that 12-hour low and even that daily low there. Another push lower. Should at least get to that 12-hour low there. So the monthly just flipped red. Okay, so we have full time frame continuity to the downside. So this could really sink lower, possibly taking out previous day's low, which should give us that 212 on the daily. Should possibly trigger the week, which could possibly trigger the month. I don't think it'll trigger the month today, but possibly tomorrow or Wednesday could end up triggering the month, giving us that 2 up, 2 down on the month. All right, 3-2 continuation lower on the week, and that 212 on the day. Very strong and aggressive move lower here. We are racing for that previous day's low right there. Okay, so we could see a lot more downside. So right off the 212 on the hour, it's already down 100 points. The 212 down on the 5, it's basically down 115. Should hit that daily low. Yep, so that's previous day's low there. So that's a 212 down on the daily, which should deliver much lower now. This could trigger the week, giving us a 3-2 now. Need to see here if the weekly gets hit. Yeah, very strong move here on the hour. Very, very nice. Hit the magnitude and a lot more. Right, that all happened in the 9 o'clock hour. So we should get a hit of our previous week low because the daily triggered. So as I mentioned, if the daily triggers, the weekly should trigger. It's just we don't know if the weekly is going to trigger the month today or if it'll trigger it this week. Very, very nice move to the downside. So that hour opened up obviously at 9 o'clock. Okay, and it's only taken 38 minutes to deliver to previous day's low. Very, very good move. So for the next 20 minutes of this hour, we should still be bearish, right? Because this current hour is indicating downside, the 30 is indicating downside, the 5 and 15. Okay, so we wouldn't want to be fighting this trend, especially having our previous week's low right below us. If the next hour wants to present something, then so be it. But as of right now, at this moment of time, it's saying downside. So the algorithm is pushing lower. We are hitting the bid. Okay, so obviously we did get that 212 down on the 12-hour. Okay, this is the range of the one. If we do possibly want to reclaim that range, whether it be on the 30-hour or 15, it could possibly come back up to take out this high, putting a 1-3 rev strat right on the 12-hour. There's a 3, 2 down, 2 up on the 5. Okay, so if we do want to come all the way back up to the high of that 3, we very much can. Okay. That would be flipping the hour green, possibly taking out the high one more time. Possibly even put out a 3 on the 30 if it does want to give. So for sure we did get that 212 down on the daily. So direction is definitely saying lower on that daily time frame. Obviously, unless this randomly comes back up, reclaims our range, and puts in a 3 on the day. If we do put in a 3 on the day, then it's kind of iffy. Because if we do go down to the daily time frame, okay, we are at the bottom of this try. Okay, so high, lower, low, higher, high, lower, low. All right, so if we do put in a reversal actionable signal here, okay, could lead us to more upside because we would be green on the day, week, and month if that happens. And then we would be targeting this high all the way up here, which is previous month's high, previous week's high. All right, but if this does want to displace and we do stay below this level here, so at 20,017, the more, or when we're under this level here, then we're bearish to take out previous month's low. Okay, but the moment we're above this level, okay, then it's kind of 50-50, and it could mean upside now. Especially the open of our previous candle here, which is our monthly open. Right, so our monthly open is 20,071. So anytime we're above that, the entire month is indicating upside. When we're below that, the entire month is indicating downside. So heading back down to the hour. Okay, 15 minutes left until that hourly is closed. Okay, that 3, 2 down, 2 up is definitely running. Okay, so it's roughly up 40 points. Could take out the high to give us 80 points. That's right after taking out previous day's low there. We still haven't taken out the previous week's low. Yeah, so that 3-2-2 reversal should definitely give on the 5. So we should take out at least this high. Could trigger a 3-2 up on the 15, and possibly putting in an outside on the 30, and possibly even an outside on the hour. Stop out all of these people here on the 15. We are reclaiming that range of the 1 on the hour. So it could go outside. It looks like we're going to take out the high of that 3 there on the 5. So that 3, 2 down, 2 up is really good. Okay, so you'd want to take the position as soon as we break above that high. You can have your stop at that low or 75% of it. All right, taking out that high there. So it's roughly 79, 80 points there. Solid 2R. Right. So if we do end up smashing above that high, while we're still trading on that 15, that'll give us a 3, 2 up there on the 5. Okay, so you can possibly even put your targets a bit higher to take out these relative equal highs here. Okay, so that's over 100 points there, just off that 3, 2, 2 reversal on the 5. Okay, so it closes in 1 second. Let's see if we can break above that high again. Give me a 2 continuation to take out that high. Okay, so we have the 2 continuation there. Let's see if we can take out this high, which will trigger the 3, 2 there on the 15. Yep. Just got to be careful for this 2 going outside 3. Okay, so 2 went outside 3 there. All right, so this could be a strong reversal to come back and take out the lows again, right? Or this is just pure price discovery there on the 1 minute, right? So higher high, lower low, right? Stuck in a broadening formation, right? So 6 minutes until this 15-minute candle closes. About 1 minute until this 5-minute candle closes. So we're still stuck inside on the 15. Okay, so that could give us a 31x scenario there. Okay, and still outside obviously on the 5. Okay, so this could either give us a 3-2 up or that 3-2 down, okay, or a 3-1x scenario as well. The new hour will also be opening up as well as the 30, obviously. So could be curious, could give us a 1, 2 down, 2 up rev on the hour. So we got that 2 down, right? Now we'll come back, reclaim this 12-hour range, okay? Because we have our 12-hour range right here. So 12-hour could go 2 down, failed outside, right? Because we are already reclaiming this on the hourly. So if we go 1, 2 down, 2 up on the hour, right, we'll want to stop all these guys out and possibly all the way up to these relative equal highs, which is also that 12-hour high right there. So we'll get that 1-3 rev on the 12. All right, so that could be our magnitude, especially opening up on the new hour, which is 10 o'clock. We do take out that 12-hour high, there is a very big chance that we go outside day as well. So where we took out previous day's low, now we're coming all the way up to previous day's high, which is up there. So 4 minutes left until that hour, and all of these time frames actually. So the 5, 15, 30, an hour. Still outside. Well, sorry, inside 15, inside 5. Right, have that 2 down there on the 30. Have that 2 down there on the hour. Could be a very big move here on the next hour. Especially seeing how this 5-minute candle closes, right? Could get that 2 down here. But if it does stay inside, then this will be good because the 5 could trigger the 15, which could trigger the 30, which could trigger the hour, especially on that new hour at 10 o'clock there. So the two scenarios that I'm seeing here on the 5-minute could either be a 3-1x or a 3-2 down, 2 up. And if we either get the 3-2 down, 2 up or a 3-1x scenario, then I'll favor upside or whichever the direction is. But if we just get a 3-2 and then continuation is of 2, then I'm not really going to favor it. This is very strong, so we still have that 3-2 down, 2 up here on the 5, right? And we still haven't really hit the magnitude. So this could just be going inside again to be a continuational move. So we get a 3-1-2 continuation, end up taking out the high of that previous 3 here. All right, especially on the new hour, like that could drive so much higher. And we have US trade balance, or not the trade balance, sorry, US factory orders at 10 o'clock as well. So expected is negative 0.5%, previous is negative 0.2%. So we need to see higher than expected for it to be good. So higher than negative 0.5%. So like roughly a minute 30 left on that 5 and all of these time frames here. Could go 2 up within the next minute. But hopefully it goes inside. Because currently we're inside on the 15, right? And we still have actionable signals here on the hourly. So this is the high. That would trigger a 1-2 down, 2 up on the hour. Just keep note that we've already reclaimed that 12-hour range as well. So 40 seconds left for that. This could be a nice entry or a continuational move because we already had this one down here. So like seeing that this could be our target, right? Well, we know that this would be our target, right? But seeing that the higher time frames are still presenting possibly higher, right? Now we can have even more stretched out targets, right? Because the higher time frame is indicating higher if we can break above that high. So that's a 3-1-2 there on the 5. All right, so that's a good move there. Okay, that's a 3-1-2 there on the 15. Yep, so all the alerts going off. All right, that's a 2 up there on the 30. Now we just need that 2 up there on the hour, and we should really blast off. So factory orders did come out as expected, so negative 0.5, right? It's not really good or bad for the markets, it's kind of neutral. All right, so still lower there on the hour. Once when this hour breaks above that high, then that will be a clean reversal to possibly come back into that 12-hour range here. All right, especially seeing that we have that 3-1-2 up there on the 5, 3-1-2 up there on the 15. You have the 2 up there on the 30. All right, so all still presenting upside, especially if, again, if the hour can break above that high there. Okay, so that's a 2 up there on the hour. Okay, so we should be seeing higher. I believe we have full time frame continuity in our favor as well. So hour, day, week, and month are all green. So obviously that 3, 2 down, 2 up there on the 5 ended up hitting its magnitude, which is up here, right? The high of the outside candle. So that hit, I believe it was for 80 points, we said it was. Yeah, 79, 80 points there, just off of that move. Okay. So the new hour has opened up. We do still have the 1, 2 down, 2 up. Okay, but we're 2 up in red still. Okay, so again, we need to see displacement above that high. Did reclaim that 12-hour range again. Okay, so if we do want to go outside 12-hour and possibly outside day, then now would be the time. Okay, but if it does just want to respect the 212 down that it gave, all right, then it'll come back down, take out the daily low one more time, and then possibly trigger the week's low. So we got that 312 up there on the 5. Okay, 312 up there on the 15 as well. Just have to be careful of this 5 in case it puts in a 1, 2 up, 2 down scenario, giving us a possible reversal, and then taking out that low of the 3 there. The hourly would obviously be flipped red. The 30 would be flipped red. Okay, all these time frames would be red, and possibly even our higher time frames as well. Okay, so that is a 2 up there on the 5. So that should be good to see higher and possibly deliver to the high of that inside candle there on the hour. Okay, because again, we had that 2 down, 2 up off of the 1. So the 1, 2, 2 reversal. So it should at least get to the high of the 1 and then possibly the high of that 2 there. We still obviously have that 312 there on the 15. Okay. So the next 15 candle opens up in 7 minutes. Again, we just need to be careful if that gives us a 1, 2 up, 2 down scenario to take out the low of the 1 and then possibly even the 3's low there. So after seeing the 1, 2 down, 2 up on the hour, right, you can obviously see the algorithm isn't really pushing up yet. Okay, so we're still struggling around these highs. So it wouldn't surprise me to see that 1, 2, 2 reversal on the 15 occur. So still a 2 up in green on the 5. Let's see what this current 5-minute candle wants to do, whether it gives a two up or a 2 down. To me, it looks like price has really slowed down around this magnitude of that 3-2-2 reversal. It's definitely slowed down here, so people are definitely profit taking. Right, so we could see that reversal still and right back down to the lows. So that way the daily could trigger the week. So it's a 2 down there on the 5. All right, so we have that 2 up, 2 down. All right, so there definitely is some profit taking here. Could want to reach back down to the low of the 3. So what's really nice about this reversal here on the 5-minute, so a 3-2-2 reversal, is let's say you did get in on that move. Okay, you have a 3-1-2 scenario right now on the 15. Okay, so if your stop was basically at these lows here, okay, so let's say you got in on the long, okay, you had your take profits all the way up there, okay, and your stop below that low, okay, because you have that 3-1-2 now on the 15, okay, you can raise your stop break even, or if you want below that one there, so at 20,093 and a quarter, okay, and your stop is in profits. If you want, you can profit take a little bit and then move your stop into profits. Right, so that's a guarantee risk-free trade. Understanding that if it does want to break below that low, okay, we're probably going to run lower, okay, because that's a 1-2 up, 2 down on the 15, taking us back to the lows. So roughly a minute left for that 15 and the 5. Okay, so we're 2 up in red currently on the hour. 2 up in red on the 30 as well. So that 1-2-2 reversal didn't give on the hour just yet. So usually the last minute of a 5-minute candle or 15-minute candle is the most volatile. So we have about 30 seconds left of each right now. So let's see what it wants to do. Okay, so that's again a 1-2x scenario here on the 15. Okay, heading into this candle's close. So we didn't go 2 down just yet there on the 15. All right, and on the 5, this is obviously 2 down, 2 up. So that could have just been some profit taking, right, from the people that got long down here, right? But as soon as we break above that high, that should still be good for higher here. All right, so yes, there is some profit taking, but still doesn't mean that direction is ready to reverse lower. Just means that there is some institutional sellers right here, right? But the buyers are still aggressive, okay, taking the offer, shooting us to the highs. And then that 12-hour, right? So right now we're 2 down in red, right? But if that flips green, this is going outside. So it's going to be a 1-3 rev, okay, back to the highs. And that could trigger the outside day as well. So if we can take the highs on this 15-minute time frame, then that will be a 2-2 up, right? So we're coming off a 1-2-2 up, right? So it's not a 1-2-2 reversal, okay? It's just a nice continuational move back to the highs, okay? Which should at least confirm this 1-2 down, 2 up on the hour, right? So we're still stuck inside on the 15. Again, we need to break above that high. So this high right here on the 15. And that should give us a 2 up, so that should happen right now. Boom. Okay, that's a 2 up there on the 15, right? Confirms the 1-2-2 reversal, right? So we should at least take this high here. So if we go to the 1 hour, okay, we should at least take this high. So remember that 3-2-2 reversal there on the 5? Told you that you can put your stops right at that low, okay? Now, once when this 15-minute candle closes, you can move your stop right at the low of that candle, okay? So from entry, your stop is in profits by 60 points. Okay, it's a very good move. Back to the highs. So that's the high taken out there on the hourly. Okay. So that 1, 2 down, 2 up there on the hourly hit. Okay. So if you took that, that was roughly 30 points from that. Okay. You also had many entries there. So that 3, 1, 2 up. You had the 3, 1, 2 up there on the 15. Okay. You had the 2 down, 2 up there on the 30. Okay. So very, very good reversal there. Okay. So nice sell off in the morning. Strong reversal there. All right. Very good. So this 12-hour now could definitely go outside candle. All right, so we took out the low first. Now this is going to flip green to come and take out the highs. All right, so if we drop back down to the hourly, okay, we can even raise our targets further to come and take out that high, which is 186 points. All right, first would be that high. All right, the next would be that 12-hour. So if we go look a bit higher at our Asia highs, these are relative equal highs. Okay. So those being relative equal highs, and that also being the high of our 12-hour inside, okay, that's a very strong draw of liquidity. Okay. But I'm going to hop off here. So that was good. Very, very strong reversal off that 1, 2 down, 2 up on the hour. Okay, you also had the 3, 1, 2 up there on the 15. Okay, and the 3, 1, 2 up triggered at 10 o'clock. Okay, also had that 3, 2, 2 reversal there on the 5. Again, by a 3, 1, 2 continuation back to the highs. Again, that 3, 1, 2 also triggered at 10. So the 5 triggered the 15 to trigger the 30 to trigger the hour. Okay, because on the 30 we had a 2 down, 2 up. All right, it's very strong signals back to the highs. Okay, and then we took out the high of that inside on the hour. All right, where it gave us the inside 2 down, 2 up. It's very strong moves back to the highs. Good sell off to take out previous day's low. All right. So currently our daily candle could possibly go outside. Okay, because we have a 2 down back into green. All right, especially if that 12-hour high gets taken out, we'll be all the way up here. Okay, which could possibly lead to an outside day. All right, so you get a 1, 3 rev to come and possibly take out these highs again and to fill in this volume imbalance as well. All right, so there's that. But so far, very clean day. Very, very nice. All right, so I'm out of here. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.